Hi guys, Rebecca Black here, and today I wanted to walk you through one of my favorite new techniques for blush. It is something called fading, and essentially you're going to be doing a little bit of an ombre with your blush. You're going to do a lighter on the top part of your cheekbones, about that outer third there, and then you're going to be doing your darker pink, a little bit of a deeper color right there at your regular cheekbones. I'm going to be working with some really cool minerals today, and the two colors are neutral pink, which is just like a really nice light pink, and then the other one is called Dusty Rose. So they look kind of similar in this lighting, but this one definitely has a little bit of a deeper red to it. So again, whenever you're doing fading, you want to do your lighter color on the top of your cheekbone. My cheekbone is right here. You can feel the hard structure there. So I'm going to be doing the lighter color on this upper portion right here, probably like the back third. And then my regular color is going to go right there. Let me get that hair out there so you don't see any shadows. And so basically when you're working with loose minerals, I always like to shake some out into the lid, and you can see you just have a little bit of your distribution there. And you're going to work with a nice big fluffy brush, and you're going to pounce it in your lid there. You don't want a whole lot of saturation. You'll be able to see like a little bit of a sheen, and I kept my saturation on the brush just on the tip here. So if you're looking at it from the side, those minerals are only right there. And you're going to apply those right at the top of the cheekbone. So there's the middle of my cheekbone is right there. The bottom is right there. So I'm working right there on the upper portion of that. So you just want to gently rock that back and forth. And if you notice, I do a little bit of a C shape just because you want it to have a nice natural. You don't want it to look like straight lines. So you can see it's just a little bit of a C, and this is the shape that I'm doing. So we're going to put a little bit more on the brush again and again. Just pounce it in that lid just a little bit, and just a little bit of saturation there. And we're going to move over to this side, top of the cheekbone. Again, you're doing that little bit of a C shape. Just you want to create just a tiny bit of contrast right there. And then you're going to move over to your darker shade here. This one is called Dusty Rose. The one that I was just working with is called Neutral Pink. These are two really amazing colors, and their longevity is unparalleled. I've worked with a lot of minerals and they just seem to kind of fall off my face, but I really enjoy these. So again, when you're working with loose minerals on blush, I am again just pouncing this all around. Now you're going to notice whenever I'm pouncing this in here, because I want complete saturation on the brush, I want a really soft line, I am pouncing and distributing those all the way through the whole face of the brush. So then I'm going to come right where my cheekbone is, and we're going to do the whole cheekbone. I always start in the middle, come forward, do not pick up, and rock back and forth. So you can see that nice sheen that it puts there. Your top color is right there, and your bottom color is right there. So you are gently fading all of these lines together. You're going to come over and do the same thing on the other side, but look how beautiful and soft and natural that looks. You know, you see how you have just a tiny bit there on this side, a little bit of depth, and then once we get the final depth on there, it'll be so nice and soft. So you can see I'm not working with a whole ton there because I don't want it to be super dark, but what I am doing is really making sure that I distribute all of those minerals all the way around my brush, because I don't want any hard lines. And again, there's the cheekbone right there. You can see the top part of my fade there. So we're going to come in and complete the fade. We're going to start right there in the center. We're going to come forward. We're not picking up, and we're just going to rock back and forth, just creating a really nice soft line. So now I always like to wipe my brush off to get any extra loose minerals off that I did not use. When you're working with loose minerals, a little goes a long way, so don't oversaturate. And then I always just like to really, really soften. Just come in and then I'll wipe my brush off again. Again, I'm doing this with mostly clean brush just to really soften everything. But this is the complete soft look and it's called Fading. I hope you guys have a great day.